Casey Miller grew up in Brewster in the Elm Street Apartments and graduated from Fairless High School in 1994. While at Fairless, she was a cheerleader, ran track, was student council president, and a member of the National Honor Society. Casey was recognized as Akron Beacon Journal Student of the Week. She was selected as Homecoming Queen and the Brewster Dairy Chip and Cheese Festival Queen. After high school, Casey attended Ashland University and studied political science. She was an Ashbrook Scholar and graduated in 3 years. Casey served as Student Senate President and a resident assistant in the dorm. While at Ashland University, a professor gave her the best advice which she has followed throughout her life. If you want to be extraordinary, be willing to do what no one else wants to do. This became Casey's motto as she took on difficult assignments in the military. After college, Casey joined the Navy and became a Naval Intelligence officer for 7 years. She was promoted to lieutenant and served on an aircraft carrier deployed to the Middle East. While in the Navy, Casey got a master's degree from the Naval Postgraduate School, and she used the GI Bill to get a PhD in political science from the University of Hawaii. While in the Navy, Casey was awarded several medals, including the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, Navy Achievement Medal, and the Global War on Terrorism Medal. After 7 years in the Navy, Casey resigned and married Bob Lucius, a Marine Corps Lieutenant Colonel. They moved to Vietnam, where Casey worked for the U.S. Ambassador at the U.S. Embassy in Hanoi. While in Hanoi, the U.S. Embassy hosted several VIPs, including President Bush and Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld. In 2008, Casey and Bob returned to the United States and lived in Pacific Grove, California for 9 years. There, Casey taught national security decision-making for the U.S. Naval War College in Monterey. She and Bob had a son, Bobby, and Casey ran for the local city council where she was elected and served for 4 years. In 2016, Casey also ran for the U.S. Congress. She lost the election but learned a great deal throughout the process. Casey believes that instead of complaining about your school, your city, or even your country, you should step up and offer solutions. Be willing to jump in and do the work to make things better. Casey wrote a book called Scrappy Campaigning about the lessons learned on the campaign trail and the courage it takes to promote your own values in the face of national criticism. In 2017, Casey, Bob, and Bobby moved to Naples, Florida to be closer to family. Casey began working with local governments in Florida and ultimately landed with the city of Marco Island, where she works as the assistant city manager. Casey loves living close to the beach and being able to see her family. She continues to support veterans initiatives and participated in an honor flight with World War II, Korean War, and Vietnam veterans. While Casey loves living in Florida, her heart is always in Brewster, Ohio. Her best friend from 8th grade, Amy Loretta, worked at Fairless High School for many years, and Amy's mom, Karen Keene, nominated Casey for the Hall of Honor Award for Public Service. Casey is grateful for her mom, Betsy, and her sister, Shannon, for their support and encouragement. Casey said, "My mom taught me to be brave. She always believed in me, and when someone believes in you, it gives you courage to be brave and jump into any situation and thrive." Casey would like to thank all of the Fairless staff and teachers who gave her the foundation she needed to be successful. Your tireless efforts are worthy and appreciated. Congratulations to Casey Lucius.